What if I ask you, how many number 2 in any field do you remember throughout human history? Probably very few, right? We only remember the winners. I mean, who cares about losers, right? But what if I tell you this is not the case with chess right now? In fact, this number 2 is as famous, if not more, as the number 1 in chess right now. Today, we are diving into the incredible story of Hikaru Nakamura.
There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story.
You know him as a grandmaster with lightning fast moves, the guy who took Twitch by storm, and let's be real, the most famous number 2 in chess history. From a prodigy breaking records to the undisputed king of chess streaming, how did Hikaru go from a chess boy to millions of followers online? Buckle up because this one is a wild ride. Hikaru Nakamura's story starts way before Twitch was even a thing. Born in 1987 in Hiraakata, Japan, he moved to the US at just 2 years old. His stepfather, Sunil Veeramantri, a chess coach, introduced him to the game at age 7. And let me tell you, this kid was a natural. By 10, he was already crushing opponents, and at 15 years, 2 months and 19 days, he became the youngest American grandmaster ever. That's right, he beat Bobby Fischer's record by 3 months. Insane, right? But Hikaru wasn't just a one-hit wonder. You see, he kept climbing. By his 20s, he was a 5-time US chess champion, dominating tournaments left and right. In 2015, he hit a classical rating of 2816, putting him at number 2 in the world behind you know who. No, we are not talking about Voldemort. What is Voldemort doing here? And if classical chess was not enough, Hikaru owns speed chess. His brain is like a chess supercomputer on an overdrive. So, why most famous number 2? Well, Magnus Carlsen's the undisputed king of chess for over a decade, and Hikaru's often been right there, nipping at his heels. More on that later, but trust me, it's a rivalry that's filled some epic moments. Fast forward to 2018. Hikaru's already a chess legend, but the world's about to see a whole new side of him. He starts streaming on Twitch under the handle GM Hikaru. Nothing fancy, just a grandmaster playing chess online. At first, it's chill, a couple thousand viewers here and there, mostly chess nerds like me and you. But then 2020 hits. You remember 2020, right? Well, if you don't, it's the year when COVID happened and the entire world was locked down. Everyone was bored and suddenly chess explodes online. Hikaru's timing couldn't have been better. His viewership jumps from 2,000 in March 2020 to over 18,000 during quarantine. What's his secret? It's not just that he's good, he's entertaining. Picture this. He's playing bullet chess 1-minute games blindfolded while casually roasting his opponents and joking with chat. Who else can calculate 20 moves ahead and still have time to say, oh, this guy's toast?
Just take and take, and I mean, this is all just garbage for my opponent. He doesn't know what he's doing.
His disrespect speedrun? That's another level of disrespect. It feels like Hulk smashing Loki. Well, Hikaru being Hulk and you and me being Loki. But here's the real game changer. collaborations. He's teaching exclusive pawn moves while 100,000 people watch, outcoaching Pokemon through a checkmate. Suddenly, chess isn't just for Grandmaster, it's for everyone. And then there's PogChamps, this amateur tournament for streamers. Hikaru's commentating, coaching, and stealing the show. Chess.com goes from 56 million users in 2020 to 185 million by 2024. Well, more on chess.com in the upcoming video. Stay tuned. Now, let's talk about the most famous number 2 label. Hikaru and Magnus Carlsen, it's the rivalry chess fans live for. Magnus has been world champ since 2013, but Hikaru's beat him in plenty of times, especially in speed chess. He is like kryptonite for Magnus Carlsen. He's like Flash in speed chess. On the board, Hikaru's aggressive, fearless. He's not afraid to throw punches. And well, who can forget? He is the best defender in chess on the planet.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know anything about the game of chess, then you're probably familiar with Grandmaster Hikaru Nakamura. Hikaru is incredible. He's one of the best in the world at blitz, at bullet, at rapid chess. He's top 3 in the world in classical. He has got the biggest live streaming channel as well. He's frequently streaming hundreds of hours a week. But one of the skills that goes under the radar a little bit about Hikaru, which in my opinion, he's probably the best in the world at, is his defending. This man defends positions probably as well as Stockfish in certain situations. It is impossible to defeat Hikaru in a game of chess. To do it, you need to beat him multiple times within the same game because he will make comebacks.
So, how big is Hikaru today?
That's what she said.
Let's run the numbers. As of today, he's got over 2 million followers on Twitch and 2.8 million subscribers on YouTube. His stream pulls tens of thousands of viewers, sometimes even more, when he's doing something wild like playing 100 games in a row or a title Tuesday. He's partnered with chess.com, he's got sponsorships, and he's basically the face of online chess. But it's not just about the stats. You see, Hikaru's changed the game. Alongside the Queen's Gambit, he's made chess cool again. Kids are picking up boards, streamers are hosting tournaments, and grandmasters are starting their own channels. And the best part, he's still out there, playing at elite level tournaments while chatting with us in the stream. So that's the story of Hikaru Nakamura. From a chess prodigy breaking records at the age of 15 to the most famous number 2, challenging the world's best of all time, Magnus Carlsen, to the streaming king who brought millions to chess. He is not just a grandmaster, he is the face of chess now. And who knows, maybe one day he will take the number 1 spot.